Hey y'all, I want to address a comment that I get on a lot of my posts. And it's where somebody will say, I'm happy to be single. I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I'm just going to get a cat. I'm just going to get a dog. I'm just going to get a fill in the blank with whatever plant, animal. And I just want to say, now, if you genuinely want those things, go for it. I love that for you. I'm not talking about you. Save your 20-page thesis trying to convince me of why you should get those things. I'm not talking about you. For everyone else who you think that just because you're single, you have to get those things, you do not. We as single women do not have to be taking care of anyone or anything for our lives and our time to be valid and spent in a meaningful way. It is perfectly fine if it is just you. For me personally, I tried the pet thing years ago, wound up giving them away. I'm not a pet person at all. And also, now that my kids are 18 and 16, they're a little bit more self-sufficient. I like the freedom that I have at this level in my parenting journey, and I don't want anything that's going to cause me to need to be committed to it, much like having another child. And plus, I do way too much shit in my social life. I have way too much going on and plans I have in the future for me to be tied to anything else. If you want to get a pet or a plant, you do you. But just know that just because you're single or divorced or widowed, you don't have to. You don't have to take care of anything or anyone, okay? Your life is valuable. Your time is valuable. It's okay if you just spend the rest of your life taking care of you. That's totally fine. Oh, and this is a bonus for those of you who actually truly support my content and watch my videos in their entirety. You do not have to strive to be the old woman on the block that takes care of everyone in the neighborhood. There's this messaging that we're not real women unless we're taking care of shit all the time. Men get to be the grumpy old man who lives in solitude at the end of the block that wants people to get off his fucking grass, and that's okay. But we have to constantly be the ones bringing things and doing things for shit and inviting people over. If that's what you want to do, that's great. But me, being an introvert, I want to be left the fuck alone. I will write a check, I will donate, I will do, things like that. But it's not my calling to be the neighborhood grandma one day. It's just not. And that is okay. You are allowed to be selfish with your life, with your time, and to center yourself. The world wants us to take care of everybody else, but they don't give a shit if we take care of ourselves. They don't give a shit about that. So it's time that we take back our power and we do it. And we start caring about ourselves. And furthermore, you don't have to be the grandma who bakes cookies with the grandkids all the time. That is also not going to be me. Now listen, I'll order some shit. I'll take us out to eat. But I'm not going to be the grandma who's the nanny 24/7 either. Tell you that right now. If my kids decide to have kids, they already know what's up. I'll help them pay for, childcare if their partner and them are struggling, sure. But I'm not the cookie baking grandma who has the kids coming over every single, if they do have kids, I'm not going to be that grandma either. You have permission to live your own life for you. Okay? Okay.